Hey guys, over here, and today bringing you an F1 2014 game discussion video once again, and today we're going to be talking about what game modes we think are going to be in F1 2014 and what game modes you want in F1 2014, the game. So yeah, we've got another discussion video today. I know there's been quite a lot on this channel, but you guys have been really enjoying it. 200 plus comments on a few of them, even in the last week. So I'm going to continue doing them until we get some proper news, because I think it's kind of like a F1 2014 fix for a lot of you. Just getting a little fix of information or speculation, just to kind of hold your nerve until we actually get some news, which hopefully I'm hoping should be by the end of this week or next week at least. So we're going to talk about today about game modes in F1 2014 and what I think might be in there and what we maybe want in there. So the wanting part is kind of you guys commenting below. So tell me what game modes you want to see in F1 2014, the game. So game modes, I mean, you know, like obviously career modes, multiplayer online. What sort of online game modes do you want? You know, in terms of the proving rounds, they have time trial and time attack and stuff like that. So what other game modes would you want to see in there? So do comment all those below as usual. Tell me what you want. So I think personally this is going to be, I'm going to try and keep it as short as sweet as possible. But in terms of career modes, yeah, I would like to obviously see an improved career mode. I won't go into that, but obviously we'll have the normal career mode sort of thing. But I would also like them to have, they usually have the young drivers test as a separate kind of thing that you have to do as a tutorial. I would like that to be turned into a pre-season mode, because I think also it will help quite a lot of people who maybe are not into F1 so much, or maybe are not going to get used to the new F1 handling very much, because I think the handling is going to change quite a lot, because I think they're going with a new kind of towards a sim racing style sort of handling, sim raceway, sorry, I should say, style of handling. So I think a pre-season testing instead of young drivers test, which is just a bit of a longer kind of, not a tutorial, a kind of actual testing thing would be much better. I think they should kind of either have a tutorial, keep it short and sweet, or have the ability that if you owned F1 2013, or 2012 or 2011, you can just skip the tutorial, because I find it a bit annoying that, you know, I obviously know what's going on with the F1 2014 season. I don't need to watch a little 2-minute video about, oh, this is how you DRS, and how this is how you overtake, and this is how ERS works, and, you know, this is why you don't have to click KERS anymore. You know, if you're an F1 fan, you'll know why there's no KERS button anymore. You know how to use DRS. You know how to overtake. You know stuff like, you know, go down the inside, the outside, going around the outside of the corner is the longest way round, so keep your enemy on that side when you're defending, blah blah blah. Look after the tires, don't do this and that, and you know what's up if you're an F1 fan. So I think it'd be great if we could skip that, but I do think it'd be great if they had like an hour, if they give you an hour testing of real-time hour testing, that you can just go out on the pre-season track, so Spain, Catalonia maybe, or even Bahrain like they did this year, and just go do some laps for your team. Just do some laps, fill in some fuel, and just, I don't know, I would love to just do some laps and get up to speed with it. You know, just practice a bit of fuel saving, try and see how far I can go on some amount of fuel or some amount of tire just before I hop into career mode, because then that means I can go into career mode knowing what's up. I can go in and I can actually get a decent result for whatever team I've chosen to be. You know, if that's, you know, Toro Rosso, then I can go out and maybe even get some low points, and I won't be like, you know, trailing down 15th, because I don't know what the hell the game handles like, and I'm not used to it. It'd be great to see something like that. In terms of proving grounds, as I mentioned, they have time trial and time attack. I would love them to do kind of practice mode where you can just do laps online not instead of time trial, but as well as time trial. So getting onto online game mode, as we said in my previous F1 2014 video, TRL Limits brought it up. It would be great if they could have an hour online session where you can just practice with equal cars by yourself with friends. You can invite friends; they can join anytime they want mid-session. You know, that's also a big thing. Getting away from game mode slightly, that's actually another big thing. They need to have mid-session invites. It's very annoying that you can't invite people in the middle of a qualifying session if they miss it. I think they need to put that in, definitely. But yeah, on the online game modes in terms of practice mode, they have customization, so you can customize what sort of distances you want. It'd be great if you could set a set number of laps instead of just three laps, 5 laps, and then 20%, 50%, and then 100%. It'd be great if they could bring back from F1 2010. You can do 30%, 40%, 50%. It would be a lot more fun if you could just set it along, because sometimes 50% are too long, in my opinion, on some tracks for an online race. It'd be nicer if you could do a 30% or something like that. So stuff like that, and also finding sessions. You can do quick sessions for sprint mode and stuff. I think it'd be great if you could find sessions a lot easier and a lot faster, just improving the whole mechanics of it, instead of having to go into a party lobby like they do in like COD style. Go to a party, then find a lobby. I think if you could just jump straight in, just you finding a lobby, that'd be a lot better, and just cut out a whole menu that you don't even need. In terms of this is quite a big thing also, in terms of, I do not want classic cars in the game. I don't want a game mode for classic cars. That can piss off. That can be a separate game. Just don't want it. Not interested. But I don't want it in a game mode. I would rather have them leave it out as a game mode. If they do have to put it in, then please let it be some paid. I would love it if it was paid DLC, because I don't want to pay for that. I don't want to pay for a game that has that. I don't want to pay for a game there where they've wasted a bit of time putting that in. I'd rather that be paid DLC that people who want to look back with rose-tinted glasses can do for paying a little fee. That would be the best option, really, I think, if they want to move it forward. But there we go, that's been the video, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, give it leave it a like, comment below what you thought, and yeah, it's great to see all the comments and lots of people debating stuff in the comments in previous videos, bouncing ideas off each other. Great to see you guys. Keep it coming. Subscribe if you're new for more weekly F1 2014 news and speculation and stuff. Hopefully there will be news on Friday. But yeah, I've been aarava. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time.